Hi everybody and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I do general collective readings with oracle cards. I have nothing against tarot. I just read the energies better, and the oracle cards do reflect the tarot energies in the read. I will also be using some index cards with different energies that I have created, and you will see how it goes. I'm also going to be using a new deck during this reading that I will showcase. It's called, well, the deck that I normally use is, as you know, if you're a regular here, the Oracle of Mystical Moment. And the new deck that I'm going to start featuring is the Ocean Spirit Oracle, as well as the other regular index cards that I have with energies that you will see that I normally use. Okay, so let's start with the messages first, and then we'll start clarifying the current situation and the main or outside influence and the lesson like we normally do. So the messages that I was getting, something to do with the movie Point Break with Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze. So there's a particular scene in the movie where they go surfing. Well, Keanu Reeves, obviously the whole movie is about surfing. Keanu Reeves learns how to surf, and he's only been surfing for a little while, and Patrick Swayze takes him out on a nighttime surf. It's the first time he's ever surfed in the dark. This scene popped into my head. So something that you're going to do that seems very new, that you're going to have to just go with and use your senses. You may not be able to see very clearly, but you're just going to have to go with it and feel your way through a situation and use other senses. It's leading with your other senses, doing something new. I also got the song Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves. New Orleans might be relevant. And also the fact that Waves is in the group's title, something about making waves, a big wave or something like a wave. You feel like a wave is coming, something's coming, it's going to crash down, something like that. You could be riding a wave and you're just waiting for it to, you're riding this big wave and you're excited and it's like, woohoo, I've been riding, you finally got on a wave. And it's like your first time actually getting up there and you're riding this big wave, and it's like you're having to do it for the first time and you're having to use your senses, and maybe you feel like you're doing it in the dark, or it's new. It's something new like that. Could be something like that. I'm getting a bunch of different messages for that. It is thunderstorming and raining here, and my cat is in the closet here, and that's why my door is partially opened, because she's hiding back here. So you might feel intimidated. Somebody might be feeling intimidated, nervous about something that is looming or something. Someone's nervous to come out. So they're hiding, something like that. Could be relevant. Okay, so let's clarify the current situation with the mystical of Oracle Moments. Oh, right there. Current situation has to do with a new direction. It could be doesn't necessarily have to be a new direction. I'm going to clarify it, but it's changing something up, switching something up, doing something, a fork in the road, or just deciding to switch something up. Past, let's see, this could be present, past, or future influence. Whatever the influence is, could be an outside influence. It could be an influence that you don't see. Right there. That you're going to win. Tiny triumph. You don't see this. This is interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So let's get, what is the lesson from the What is the lesson from the 7 deadly sins? Because they are such great teachers. You always want to learn from something, from what not to do. It's a big teacher, what not to do. Gluttony, that's a big one. To overconsume, or lack of self-control. Okay, And let's figure out what Chinese zodiac signs are going to grace us with their presence and give us some of their energetic wisdom to clarify this reading better, please and thank you, Spirit. The dog. You could be born in the year of the dog. You don't have to be. The dog is the 11th sign in the Chinese zodiac. It is very loyal. It's about loyalty, companionship, reliability, and selfless dedication. On the negative side, it has attention seeking. It is very possessive, judgmental, stubborn, narrow-minded. So don't be stubborn about something or narrow-minded in this situation, as they're telling me for some of y'all. And then let's get the numerology, and then we'll pull the tool from our 7 chakras. But let's do the numerology energies to see what number is the most present in giving us the wisdom of the energetic wisdom that we need. Please and thank you, Spirit. Master number 33. This is a great number. And master numbers are composed of 2 numbers. The 33 is composed of the 3 and the 6. So very creative and lots of love and harmony. 33 is all about pure love, heart's desire, lots of expression, is a teacher, very mature, high level energy, very spiritual. That is a good energy to be in, let me tell you. This is good. We're doing this with maturity. We're doing this at a high level of spiritual guidance, either from our higher self, or we're going to get the tool from this. It's going to give us a little bit more insight about what we need to lead with, or what's going to be our strength in this. Please and thank you, Spirit. What of the 7 chakras is going to be our strength that we need to lean into? Please and thank you, Spirit. Third eye, intuition. And what did I say about riding the wave blindly, like in the movie? It's about going into something that you may not be able to see too clearly, and you're going to have to use your intuition in a situation. You're going to have to really rely on your intuitive feelings and how you're going to have to really lean into this. And we're going to clarify it with our Ocean Spirit Oracle cards to get a little bit more on that. Once we pull all the other energies, I'm really excited to see how all of this pans out. So let's start with the mystical moment oracle energies first. We'll just lay them out really quickly. They're telling me to stop. Oh, we haven't gotten that card in a while. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, nice. What's going to be next to it, though? That's the big... Okay, move these down a little bit here so I can get the next 2. Nice. And I said doing something new. So there might be a decision. There's a new direction, right? Doing something new. And there's a decision involved in this situation too as well. I don't know if they're one and the same. The current situation is a new direction. So that's why I had said about doing something new. Walking on Sunshine was the song I was channeling, and she's holding the sunshine there, which is, so it's all about understanding that you hold the light in that. Interesting. Okay. I'm kind of jumping around a little bit here. So let's get the messages from the index cards to clarify the... Oh, here we go. Oracle cards, I got burst in reverse. So something that's going to be slow. That's not going to be, it's just going to be like steady. Steady is a better word, they're telling me. Oh, I love when a wooden tail comes out in reverse. So that means that it is the truth, that it is solid, and the complete opposite of what a wooden tail would be. That's funny that we got fairy tale influence right after that. That's clarifying abracadabra, believe it or not. Future frequency. The angel whisperer is in reverse, clarifying the flower spirit. That seems a little mischievous, but we'll find out. In evening silence was in reverse. That is clarifying the decision. That is clarifying night and day. That's funny. It's clarifying night and day, and it's evening silence. I told you darkness, because he's surfing in the dark. He's surfing in the dark, and something about walking on sunshine. So there is a dark light situation thing here, and that's why this card is here, and why evening came up in reverse. So it's something that's going to come to light, like sunshine or something. It's going to be shown to you like that, in that way. So we're going to get some clarify. Let me clarify what the third eye. Oh, we didn't do the elements. Hold on. The elements, they're going to be of the 4 elements that are going to be guiding us. What is the main one? Please and thank you. The focal point. Fire. So this is passionate. This could be very spiritual too. Secondary is air. So it's logical. So you're going to have to lean into, so it may seem surreal. It may seem, there's a lot of passions involved in this situation. So you're going to have to make sure that you're also logically thinking things through, and don't get carried away with your passions. And let's get to some confirmation on the third eye chakra and find out what specifically. Okay. I kid you not. Clarity for the third eye confirmation. Number 47, foster self-awareness. It is really, you're going to really have to use your third eye to gain clarity in a situation, because it's going to be like not immediately shown in front of you. It's going to be like surfing in the dark. So 47, which breaks down to 11, which is a master number, which is very intuitive. It can be very psychic. Some of you guys might have like a future, almost like a deja vu, future telling trait about you, where you have like a sixth sense about almost knowing something. It may not be exactly like you're a psychic, but you feel that way sometimes. You're always good at guessing things and knowing when to get in line at a place, knowing when to leave at the right time, things of that nature. 11 is very much like that. It's like bridging the physical world and the spiritual world together, and bringing those two components together where you can see more clearly, which is exactly what this is, and clarity. It's really interesting. We're going to clarify what the current situation is with the new direction. One more time, they're telling me. There. Expression, be yourself. Okay, let's clarify the path, the influence with tiny triumphs. Get a little bit more insight. Solitude. Influence. Find your beach. Interesting. I'm going to clarify the gluttony for the lesson that we have to learn. pertaining to what is the influence or help, whatever insight when we need. Ooh, right there. That's the insight. Flow, be in the zone. So with the gluttony, whatever this lesson is we're going to learn from it, it's just learning to be in the moment and flow with it. Like kind of like being a mutable energy. So if you're like, if you know anything about that, being like I'm a Pisces or Virgo or Gemini. There's one more that I'm forgetting. Fire sign. That's horrible. I can't think of it right now. But those are the mutable energies. And endurance is on the bottom of the deck. So I feel like that is something Spirit wanted me to see as I was, experience is instructive. Experience is instructive. And number 23 breaks down to a 5. And that's about adaptability. So yes, that goes very well with having experience, being very adaptable. The 2 is all about balance, and the 3 is being very creative at being adaptable at this. So there's going to be some endurance involved in this. Experience is instructive. That is so cool. I really like that. Okay. So let's get into the current situation the collective is going through. Some type of switch up. You've changed your mind. You're going a different direction. You've rethought a situation. Whatever it is for you. 45 breaks down to a 9. So you're elevating. You're realizing some things through your experience, through this endurance, this long journey that you've had. And maybe it was tough. Maybe you had to go through some things. But you're still very solid in the 4 energy. You're still very heads down approach, very determined. You're a very loyal person. You do things by the book sometimes, well, for the most part. And then well, you know what I mean. In your energy, you're very... in this particular direction, in knowing which way you're going to go, I think you feel like this is something that it's a knowing, it's a strong knowing. This is something that you want to take. 5 is about this. You got the 5 in here with this. So I feel like it's about the fact that you have this adaptability in you. So this new direction is something that is going to give you a lot of just being able to be yourself. That's why you knew this. You knew. Because this new change up, this new switch up, this could just be something as simple as, hey, I'm going to start approaching my life like this now. I'm going to start being more me. I'm going to start being more comfortable as who I am. I'm not going to say yes to everything. Sometimes I may say no to something. I'm going to start getting up early. I'm going to start taking naps. I'm going to start that new workout routine. It's something that you're doing that's going to give you your own personal self-expression. I'm going to start contributing more at work. I'm going to start taking more time for myself. I'm going to start that project I always wanted to do. I'm going to get in the backyard. Something like that. Something to do with your expression that's changing. This is a really, really good thing. Number 33 is a master number, and that's the number that's guiding us here in this expression, in this new direction. That's the current situation that a collective is in right now. And let me move this over here. So many cards. Okay. And influence, whether it's current, past, future, or what you don't currently see, There is a win. Tiny Triumphs 21, which breaks down to a 3. Could be communication. It could be something that's, again, with the we've got the curiosity. Curious, something could be very curious to you. I keep getting that word. Creatively. 2 is very balanced, and 1 is very powerful energy. Starting something up successfully in solitude, finding your own beach. You successfully, these two are going hand in hand. This is the influence for your current situation. Oh, so whatever you're switching up in your life that's going to give you your own self-expression, that's going to add more colors to your palette, if you will. You successfully did this, or you're going to, by going within, finding a quiet place that's going to allow you to get the clarity that you need in a situation by figuring out, using your gut, using your intuition to understand something that right now you're not seeing very clearly. And you're going to have to do this by finding your own, this is finding your own niche. Finding your own niche. You're going to find your own niche in something that's going to be yours. That's going to be your own thing for some of you. Some of you guys are self-discovering a way to do something that's going to be a thing that you're going to develop, that's going to be your own signature. How cool is that? That is so awesome. That's a huge triumph in whatever way that is. And that could be in any situation, but that really is something that you should pat yourself on the back for. So you're discovering something that's going to be its own niche, its own little niche thing that you're going to cultivate. And whatever that is, and that's going to be the dynamic, that is the experience that is instructive. And you may be doing this, that's what it says, be in the zone, get in your flow. Don't overthink it. Don't overthink it. Think it just enough. Be in control. That's why logical. That's why maybe air is out here, because it's don't overthink because of your passions. There's got to be a balance here involved. I'm just looking at, okay. My home is my castle. Number 39. We haven't seen this card in a while. This is a combination of the Empress and the Hierophant, which is I always say this is like builder number, but for this reading, it could be 33 also as well. But this is more master number 22. And so if you're cultivating your own style in something, your own niche, your own signature, this would be like master builder number energy right here, even though it's a 39. 9, it's a 12, which breaks down to a 3, so it's very creative. And a 3 is part of the master 33 number. So you're going to, in combination with, this is going to be very, it's going to just be something that feels very, because it's the opposite of burst. So this is going to be like, what did I say? I can't remember what word I used earlier. Whatever that word was that I used earlier. It's going to be very, like it's right in front of you, like it's right there. It was right there the whole time. Your capability, your wisdom in this, because you've built this before. It's a master builder number energy right here, where you cultivated this from this 9 energy. 3 is it's very creative. So this 9 energy, which is like the sage. So you did something through learning and understanding and making mistakes and growing from it. And the 3 energy, again, very creative. And maybe you have a creative communication style. And this is a lullaby number 38, which is an 11 and a master number. So innovative and something that you are bridging two things together, very intuitive. This is also a card that is very similar to the Four of Swords. So taking the time, this is the thing, like finding your beach in solitude right here. So it's like you are going to, because of your experience, your background, your catalog, they're telling me, you have this very steadfast way of cultivating really solid truths in your life. There could be a dream that's going to reveal a truth to you for some of you. There's 8 is in here. So there's a 3, which is very creative. There could be communication through a dream. 8 is all about infinite energy. It's also very karmic. It's about lessons learned. You're going to you're going to step back. You're going to step back. Music might be relevant. Maybe music will give you some clarity in something. It's going to be like a light bulb moment going off, but you're going to step back in a type of repose, or you're going to take a break, a moment to breathe, kind of like solitude and finding your beach. And a truth is going to get revealed to you about how you can do this, how solid you are, how capable you are of building things in your life. Because you have that catalog, they keep telling me. And hi, Babbitt. Are you coming out? You can come out. You can come out. Here, Babbitt. Here, you can go ahead. Babbitt came right out when I was talking about abracadabra. You can do it. See? You can do it. And she came out and she knows she can do it. She's going to sit right there. Okay, I'm going to see if she wanted to go out or not. Do you want to go out, Babbitt? She's licking herself. I'm sorry. Okay. So there is working towards a manifestation. Abracadabra, this is very magician energy. So this is very Mercury. This could be Virgo or Gemini. You don't have to be. 34, which breaks down to a 7, is very spiritual. So this is higher level spiritual knowledge, manifesting something, creating something, working towards something. 3 is very creative. 4 is very solid, very dependable. And something that's going to feel like a dream come true. There's going to be a fairy tale influence. There's going to be some type of an experience that is going to feel surreal to you. Maybe even some of you might have dreamed it. So it's going to feel surreal, like I dreamt this, like what the heck type situation that's going to come into being. It's going to manifest, but you actually did this. You actually created this in a sense. And this is what's going to happen in the future. This is a future thing. It's going to be very solid. Night Ride number 48, which is very King of Pentacles energy, male or female. Very protective energy. It's very steadfast. It's very like a guiding light. There's also not only is the King of Pentacles, but the star energy is in here too. So it's very hopeful. And it is an energy that's also, they're telling me, this is very healing for you. So this manifestation, when this comes in, something that you've worked very hard in the future, that's going to bring a lot of stability into your life. It's going to be very stable. It's going to be very healing as well too. And Flower Spirit, oh, we didn't break down Night Ride. Night Ride is broken down to a 10, which is all about new beginnings. And you're going to love it. 6 is in here, this love and harmony. And it's, like I said, solid. But this is the future, so I'm just backing that up so I can clarify that for some of you that want to know. Flower Spirit is number 10, which breaks down to a 1. So pioneer energy. I equate this card to like be the Page of Cups or the Page of Wands, that type of energy. The Fae could also be an influence in this, nature spirits. But this is the Angel Whisperer in reverse. So this is where you need to get in the zone and just flow, because you've got a challenging situation where you feel like in this new beginning or this new burst of energy that is going to help you cultivate this niche, this thing that is your own creative signature. You're going to have to just flow. Even though you feel like it feels like you're surfing in the dark, you're just going to have to go with it. And you might feel like you're not getting spiritual inspiration, or you're not getting the whispers, you're not getting the downloads or something like you think you are, but you are. It's going to feel that way, but you are. Okay? And there's going to be a decision, like I said, where you're holding the light. You have the answers. You know this is going to go like into night and day. Like I said, there's going to be some kind of situation where you're going to go from the night to like you're walking on sunshine. And evening silence is in reverse. So this is something that's going to almost be very loud to you and bright and in your face. This decision is going to seem very loud. I'm hearing, by George, I've got it. It's going to be like, by George, I've got it. I think I've got it. When you hear inventors, some of you might be inventors or something like that. You're inventing something. You're coming up with something. You're starting something new that you've never done before, which is pretty cool. And it's going to be very successful. And it's very passionate. It has a lot of steps to it. There's a lot of endurance in this. This is something some of you may have been doing for a long time. You've sat with whatever that is. Could be a few years, could be 5 years, could be 25 years. This is something that you're finally going to step off the diving board and attempt that dive that you've always wanted to with your signature move or something like that. It's just a metaphor for what I feel is going to happen. And with this dog energy, you just need to be very reliable on yourself, because you have the know-how how to do this. And it will come. Just flow with it. Don't get hung up on, any one little thing and overdoing this, overdoing that, over consuming, getting too trying to over control everything. Let it happen. And your catalog, they keep telling me catalog, is going to come into play because you've got this big body of work. It's like a metaphor again that they're showing me or something that you're going to pull from, that's just going to come out of nowhere, and it's just going to just be like, oh, this is what it is. It's going to feel very loud. When you start getting the downloads or the clarity from this, it's going to just be like an endless stream or flow that's going to put you in the zone, that is just going to like kind of be like gluttonous in a way, because you're going to be like, where did this come from? And it's going to feel really good. I'm so happy we did such a positive read today. That's awesome. I hope that everyone is, wherever you are, you're doing well. I hope this finds you well. And I send you all my positive energy and love. And I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for investing your time in watching this. And I hope to see you again. I hope this is very helpful too as well. I hope to see you again. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye.